In the global race for talent, some countries are not just competing, they're redesigning the rules entirely. And Finland is quietly emerging as one of the world's most strategic destinations for deep tech talent. Joining us today is Laura Lindeman, Senior Director and Head of Work in Finland Unit at Business Finland. She leads Finland's national mission to attract and integrate global specialists, not just into jobs, but into a thriving innovation ecosystem and society. We are very happy to have you on the very first episode of BW People HR Voices. This is our season 4. We've had a very successful run of 3 seasons, and we're glad we have you for the premiere episode.
Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, before we get into the technical and the more informative side of the conversation, one quick question, if a person wants to travel to Finland and is a first-time visitor, what is one experience that they definitely should not miss?
Well, it depends on what time of the year you will come to Finland, because we have 4 seasons. But if you're there during summertime, you shouldn't miss the midnight sun, because sun is shining all the day around, so even during nighttime. But if you come in the wintertime, you should definitely walk on the lake, because you can walk on the lake on the ice.
Yeah.
Or you can even swim in the hole of the ice.
Well, I hope to visit Finland very soon. Well, Laura, getting into the conversation, we know that there is a global demand for deep tech talent all over the world. Well, how is Finland positioning itself in terms of the talent war?
Yes, definitely. Finland is also looking for deep tech talents to join our deep tech ecosystem. We have a very interesting things going on, for example, in quantum and AI and CG and so on. And we are definitely willing to get the best talents from the world to join the ecosystem.
Right. Finland is globally known for being a place where the work culture is really flexible, and it has a good happiness index also, where there are shorter work weeks, shorter work hours, flexible structures. Would you like to elaborate on that and why Finland chose to become a work country like this, and what are some of the special initiatives that Finland is taking?
Yes, well, in Finland we believe that to be efficient in your work, it's not needed to work long hours. And actually people can't even work efficiently more than 8 hours a day. So that's why we believe that innovations and new ideas come from a mind that is free. And if you are only working, your thinking gets narrow. So if you have also free time and other things in your life, you keep being innovative and keep this free mindset. So that's one of the reasons why Finland is fostering these working hours that are not too long. Of course, there are times when people work a bit longer hours, but then they take some hours or days off to replace that. People working from universities, from companies, from governmental organizations or from city organizations all together in innovation ecosystems. And then combining that with other things in your life that you can explore nature, or you can have hobbies or whatever you want to have in your life. That's kind of a winning combination where people can be happy, innovative and create new world-class ideas.
Well, that's so great to know, because we've had this ongoing conversation in India about efficiency and the 72-hour work week that has been in debates for a very long time now, and a lot of leaders agree, a lot of leaders disagree, but it's great to know where Finland stands in terms of the work culture that they provide. Moving on, Laura, how is Finland and India opening the talent corridors, and how is it evolving?
Yes, well, we have a special initiative called Talent Boost Program in Finland that was launched already 2017, and since 2019 India has been one of the focus countries of this government-led program. We have seen India as one of the main partners for Finland to collaborate in talent mobility. India, of course, has a huge pool of talent, as we know, but also Finland has been receiving Indian talents already from 90s, when Nokia was hiring many IT professionals from India. So we already have existing Indian talent community in Finland. So that has been one of the things in the background, that we know that Indians love Finland and Finns love Indians. So that's something that we are building on. Our government has, or several governments actually, have already wanted to invest in making Finland the best destination for talents in many ways. And with this government, even in the government program, it has been stated that India is one of the partnership countries. We have been, having many minister delegations coming to India, where this talent mobility has been at least one of the aspects. And for example, last week our Prime Minister was here, and I joined the delegation because Finnish companies, they want to expand their business in India, and for that they also need Indian specialists who can open the doors for them. So that's one way to do it.
When you talk about Finland becoming a tech destination for international talent, how are you competing with the ones which are the major tech hubs in the world, which, for example, like Germany or USA? How is Finland competing with that?
We believe in our own strengths. We know, of course, that competition is harsh, and we don't need big numbers of people, but more like the best talents to join. If we think about our kind of why we can beat others in this competition, is that, for example, we have the Europe's fastest supercomputer called Lumi. There are so many things where Finland is cutting edge in the deep tech. So if talents want to work in an environment where there are world-class innovations happening, and that you can be really in the center of creating those innovations, because we are a small country, so the ecosystems are very close and tight. So if you join that, you can work together with so many different players in the ecosystem and be really in the center of that, and create business from research, for example. And then combining that with the work-life balance that we just talked about, that's so unique.
Laura, when we talk about technology, there are several existing industries that Finland might be working on. Like you said, the Indians have been a big part of the Finland work ecosystem. Is there any industry that is booming, or any part of the technology side that is booming in Finland, where you're seeing a lot of specialists come in and focus on that area?
For example, quantum technologies is something where Finland has a lot of interesting things going on. And also 6G, AI, microchips, semiconducting are things where we have lots of new things coming up that are created in the ecosystem of industries and academia. So research is always there on the ground, and then companies are building on that. So those are those industries where also there are opportunities for new talents in Finland.
Right, we've spoken about retaining highly skilled. What are some of the skills that you think the Indian professionals are bringing into Finland?
India is very well known in its technology expertise, so we really see that there is a lot that Indian talents can give in engineering and in technology. So, for example, physics is something that a deep tech really needs, and of course mathematics and so on. So these are skills that are needed, and India for sure has.
What about soft skills, if you talk about soft skills?
Yes, if we think about Finland as the happiest country in the world, that doesn't mean that we are kind of partying all the time and cheerful and laughing all the time, but it means that we are content with our lives. And if we think about Indians coming to Finland, I think that they can bring this livelihood that you have, and also that kind of skills where friendliness and all that fits very well to Finnish culture, and Finland is very low hierarchy culture, so that is something where that is needed if you move to Finland, that you adjust to that you can actually call your boss with first name, and that's also something that creates these special opportunities, because you can really grow in your positions, because you don't have to kind of settle in your position, but you can really address your ideas to anyone in the company or in the ecosystem. And I'm sure that Indians would adjust to this very well.
How is the visa process, the relocation process for international talent in Finland?
Actually, Finland launched already a couple of years ago fast track for specialists and startup founders. And also researchers have very fast residence permit process. We call it residence permit, not visa. And so that's very smooth. Only where it's good to prepare is that waiting times for embassy to get the process started might be sometimes long, but when you get that, then our immigration service is super fast in handling the applications. It's in average 9 days that it takes.
9 days is quite quick.
That's very quick. And we have prioritized specialists and startup founders and researchers in our residence permit processes in Finland. So that's why it's quick.
Easier for us now.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, what is one message that you would give to the Indian deep tech professionals if they're actually thinking and considering to move to Finland?
First of all, I think it's very important to get to know the Finnish ecosystem, that there is all the players there, the companies and research institutions, and consider what would be the thing that why would you want to join that, and what would you give to that ecosystem. In many cases, this kind of jobs are created in the ecosystem between different people, so it's important to try to get to this ecosystem already before you are searching for the job. Actually, there are of course open positions published, for example, on Work in Finland's website, but many jobs are hidden. So it's good to get networking with these companies and research institutions, for example in LinkedIn, and get them to know what kind of talent you would offer for this ecosystem.
Well, moving on to the much fun segment of the conversation, I've actually prepared a couple of rapid fire questions for you, but I'll not give you a lot of time to think. Just 2 seconds and 1 word answers.
Okay.
Yeah, we do not want you to elaborate. We want the audience to actually think about why you gave that answer.
Okay, interesting and exciting.
All right, so one word that defines Finland's talent strategy.
Holistic.
The biggest mistake countries make when trying to attract global talent.
Forgetting the retention. There are many words, but
What matters more to talent today? Is it salary or quality of life?
depends on the talent.
One skill that will define the global workforce in the next 10 years.
Being agile.
All right, one thing that every country gets wrong about retaining international talent.
Family.
Okay. The future belongs more to talent-rich countries or opportunity-rich countries.
Opportunity rich.
Okay. One reason why deep tech talent should choose Finland over the Silicon Valley.
Quality of life.
What will matter more in the future? Is it degrees or capabilities?
Capabilities.
Lastly, finish this sentence. The future of global talent will belong to countries that
Can offer a holistic way of living.
Well, one advice for, before we end the conversation, one advice for the youth of our country, anything you'd like to tell them?
Have an open mind and develop yourself and really think what kind of things you want from your life.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Laura, for being a part of our podcast and our very first episode of Season 4 of PW People HR Voices. Thank you.
Thank you so much.